Peppers. Some mild, some spicy. Let's talk about them. Today we're talking about peppers. Some are spicy, some are not. Ranges from mild, little to no spice, all the way up to you're on fire. The most common pepper you're going to find is the good old bell pepper. And the difference in colors are the degree of ripeness. Green bell peppers are just not ripe yet. They're unripe. They are a little more bitter than the other ones, and once you allow them to ripen up, they turn into one of these varieties. And these are a little sweeter, and they add nice color to your dishes. Next, we have a good old poblano pepper. You might have seen these in the grocery store. These are what do you call it? Chile rellenos. If you go to a Mexican restaurant and you see chiles rellenos, that's literally stuffed chilies. These are awesome to stuff and roast. They do have a little bit of spice to them, but about 1,000 Scoville. When you start getting into spice in peppers, it's measured in Scoville. And Scoville ratings, SHU, that's Scoville heat units, are the measure of capsaicin. Capsaicin is the spicy stuff in peppers. Once we get beyond bell, we got a little bit of capsaicin in here, and poblano peppers are a nice, mild, flavorful pepper, great for stuffing and roasting, chopping them up and putting them in lots of stuff. But these have about 1,000 Scoville heat rating. And if you like a little more spice, then the ever so famous jalapeno. Jalapenos are about 5,000 on the Scoville, so 5 times hotter than the poblano. So there you go. If you were like, well, how spicy is a poblano? It's 5 times less spicy than a jalapeno. One that you may see in a grocery store looks a lot like jalapenos. This is a jalapeno. This is a serrano. Very similar at a glance. Jalapeno, serrano. The important part to remember here is serranos are twice as spicy as jalapenos. We're looking at, 6,000 to 8,000 on a serrano. Same great crunchy pepper flavor, a little bit more kick. Try it. Then you want to move into some super hots. This is a habanero. You've heard of habanero. Habaneros and Scotch bonnets. Near as we can tell while researching these, the habanero and the Scotch bonnet seem to be from the same plant. They just kind of became grown in different regions, and they changed shape. The Scotch bonnets are big in Jamaican and Caribbean island cooking, and I think they just developed that shape, and you can see why they're called Scotch bonnets. They look like a little Scottish hat. Those are spicy. They have a very unique flavor. If you've tried anything habanero, they have a very fruity, distinct flavor. So if you dilute these enough, if you put one in a batch of chili, you'll get that flavor, and it'll be diluted enough that you won't kill yourself with the heat. And you can develop a tolerance for the spice. So eat a little bit every day. Impress your friends. There you have a quick overview of a spice range of peppers. Use them. Put them in dishes. Let us know what you made. Like, share, and subscribe.